In terms of our season ticket holders, usually around the 2,000 mark, are we going to be able to give everybody who is a current season ticket holder a season ticket option?
I think, having looked at the numbers and been studying the safety advisory groups, 85 pages of guidance, I think it's clear that if we can work something well within the restrictions in terms of access into the stadium, entry and exits, that's going to be more of an issue than the capacity, because even if we've got room on the terraces, there's limits on how many can go through each entry and exit, and that'll put a cap on how many stands people can go in the stands, etc. I think overall, I think we should be okay, but I don't want to make promises and commitments that ultimately I'm not 100% sure of just now, because it is fast moving. I think you'd like to think that we could get 2,000 fans in an 18,000 capacity stadium with proper social distancing, especially if we start to look at opening up the waterworks to get that extra capacity with standing. So I think we should be okay.
You've been applauded for the cautious approach in terms of not selling something that may not be there to buy. Is there a trigger point? Is there something that will, a date or a set of circumstances that comes where you'll say, okay, we have to now start selling season tickets?
I think the game changer on the season tickets is seeing the fixture list, because at that point we then can form a view on how many tickets, how many games we will have up until around that October release date, and that gives us a lot more clarity. I'm really strong of the view that I don't want to be selling a ticket to a fan, taking their cash, saying you can have 20 games, and then 2 weeks later the fixtures come out and actually you can only have 18. I think that I don't think that's right. So that's the approach that we've taken on this particular issue, and hopefully we'll get the fixtures as soon as we can. The timing of the fixture list will become a problem if it's delayed too much longer.
Back in whatever normal was, we would have early buy discounts, some of them quite significant, 4, 5 or 6 games. Will we have that opportunity to do that, or is there some other reward scheme in mind?
I think that's one of the things that we're looking at. There's a bit of a trade-off between selling early, offering discounts, but then not delivering on what you're actually selling, as opposed to actually selling something that is actually real, and not just taking a loan off a fan to help your cash flow, which I think clubs can be criticised for, and which we're not going to do. So I think the timing of offers and things like that, again, are something that we're looking at really closely, because it may well be that we say, right, we'll take a risk on the number of games and get them on sale, but the payback is that we can't offer an early buy period for as long or as a bigger discount, and we'll take that risk as a club.
It's a challenge in itself, isn't it? The fact that it's going to be a condensed period of sales that we're going to be able to operate within.
Well, exactly, that's it. So, but again, at least things are getting a little bit clearer. Normally at this time of the season we'd know the fixtures, we'd be booking coaches and hotels for the team, we'd be looking at scheduling of where everybody would be, what everybody would be doing. The fans would be sort of saying, right, okay, I've waited to see what the fixtures are like, I now know I'm going to be missing Saturdays and Tuesdays, and therefore a season ticket may or may not work for them. Nobody even knows that at the moment.